Tessa, I hope you're doing good today. So in today's video I wanted to share with you my hair secret to how I keep my hair so healthy. Now I get a lot of questions from you guys wondering how do I keep my hair so healthy considering I bleach it all the time. So I'm going to let you know my #1 hair secret about how I keep my hair so healthy. My secret for healthy hair is dun, 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 coconut oil. Yes, coconut oil. If you haven't guessed it already, organic extra virgin coconut oil is what I'm using on my hair. It doesn't have to be extra virgin, it doesn't have to be organic, but I do prefer to use the extra virgin organic coconut oil. So this is the only thing I think you pretty much need to keep your hair healthy. I don't use any other products on my hair. I don't use any heat protection because I don't use heat products anymore, so that's good. I don't use any waxes or gels. This is the only thing I use on my hair. So when I've come out the shower and my hair is a little bit damp, I would just take a little bit of coconut oil and just run it through the ends of my hair just to keep it all smooth and slick. Or maybe your hair is a little bit frizzy and you've got a few like flyaways at the front, then I just use a little bit of coconut oil and just kind of smooth it all down, and it makes it nice and shiny, silky, and it's just gorgeous. So the reason I wanted to share my hair secret with you is because I'm going to be bleaching my roots tomorrow. So I have about an inch of regrowth. Now my natural hair colour, if you guys don't know it already, it is medium brown, so I do have to keep up with bleaching my roots, otherwise it can look a little bit yeah, I'm not a natural blonde. I am loving the pastel hair colours at the moment, so in order to keep the pastel hair I do need to bleach my hair regularly, keep up with the roots regrowth, keep it in a good condition to do that. If you bleach your hair and your hair is very damaged, or you have a lot of split ends, if your hair is very dry, do not bleach it because your hair will break off. It won't be very nice at all. So I am going to be putting some coconut oil on my hair right now, so you know what sort of thing that I do with the coconut oil. So not only is the coconut oil great for the hair, it smells so good. The scent of coconut is one of my favourite scents, and I love it so much. So I'm just going to take a very small amount of coconut oil because the weather's been hot. It is quite runny. In the cold weather you find your jar of coconut oil will be a solid. So at the moment it's kind of like a gel. So taking a very small amount of coconut oil, I'm going to rub it in between my palms. And then I'm just going to kind of brush it through my hair with my fingertips. Not so there's a lot of coconut oil, but just so there's enough just to cover the strands ever so slightly, just to give it that smooth, silky feel. Now you know when you put too much coconut oil on because your hair will look greasy. It's too much coconut oil. You don't need a lot of coconut oil. Very lightly. You can tell the difference to your hair once you put the coconut oil on. Your hair will appear kind of a bit thicker. So I have a little bit of coconut oil in my hair now. So I plan to bleach my roots tomorrow, and the reason I'm putting the coconut in my hair today is so that my hair has time for it to absorb the coconut oil and help protect it from the bleach. You can always put the coconut oil on your hair just before you bleach your hair. If you do it a couple hours before you bleach, it will give the hair time to absorb the coconut oil before you put the bleach on your head. Then it won't damage so much. Now I'm not saying the coconut oil will take away all the damage that the bleach will do to your hair. It will just help prevent the damage just a little bit more from frying or drying out. So when you use the hydrogen peroxide and bleach powder, you have a little bit more protection on your hair, so that coconut oil can be a lifesaver. I wouldn't recommend using coconut oil if you were to colour your hair. That's a big no-no. Your hair colour will turn out very patchy. It would just look really bad. So I would only ever use coconut oil for bleaching your hair and to give it that conditioning hair treatment. So maybe like once a week, put on a lot of coconut oil on your hair, let it sink in for a good few hours, or even overnight, the longer the better, and then just rinse it out and your hair will be left super silky and smooth and so good. It's so good, guys. The great thing about coconut oil is it's not that expensive either. You can pick it up at any grocery shop. So there we go. If you didn't know my hair secret was coconut oil, you do now. So I did say in a previous video about how I keep my hair healthy that I use coconut oil. So that's the only thing you need. That's it. I don't use anything else on my hair. I just let it do its thing, let it dry naturally. Anything that you do to your hair can damage it, even brushing it. So I like to just kind of leave it alone, and when it is getting a little bit, you know, matted or knotted, always brush from the bottom of the hair going up rather than starting from the top and then ripping straight down, because then you're just gonna split your ends and you're gonna have to have more frequent haircuts to make it look healthy. So that's not a good thing. So when you do brush your hair, make sure you start from the bottom and work your way up. So the last thing we want is to have split ends, and I know how much you guys are trying to grow your hair and you say to me, how do I get my hair so long and have it bleached at the same time? I had one of you guys comment on one of my hair videos and say that my hair gives you hope that you can have long bleached hair. So thank you so much for that. It's a really big compliment. I'm happy that my hair looks good enough for that to be said. Yeah, just basically don't use any heat products, don't use straighteners, don't use hair dryers, don't use hair curlers, no heat products whatsoever. Don't use anything else apart from coconut oil. I can also find if you use too many hair products, the buildup of the product will stay on the hair and it can actually make your hair condition a bit more so the less products the better. The natural oils that your hair produces, especially from the scalp, if you haven't washed your hair for a few days, that is actually really good for your hair. If you can stand to have greasy hair for a few days, that is doing wonders for your hair as well. Just don't wash your hair so much, use coconut oil and don't use any heat products, and there we go. That is my hair secret. So I hope you found this helpful, guys. I really wanted to share with you just a little bit about how I do keep my hair healthy, because I get so many questions and I do want to help you out with your hair if you're struggling to make it grow. I know it can get to like a certain length and then it just doesn't grow anymore, and it can be very frustrating. With my hair it got to about here and it stayed the same length for about a year, and then suddenly after that it just grown and I was so happy now. It's nice to have hair that goes down to the middle of my back, and considering I have the dreadlocks as well, originally I thought my hair was quite thin so I wasn't going to have like a whole head of dreads, but now I've got half a head of dreads, so I've got 15 dreads, and I'm just so happy with how my hair is at the moment. And it's taken so long for me to get to this kind of like hair goal. I guess what I'm trying to say is appreciate everything you have, because at some point you won't ever have it. I'm going to put a bit more coconut oil on my hair. I'm going to have it so it's really greasy and just completely covered in oil because I will be bleaching my hair tomorrow. And yes guys, I will be recording the process for you. I had a question from one of my subscribers: how do I bleach my hair with the dreadlocks? So I will be making bleaching my hair with dreadlocks. That will be coming up next, and also how I dye my bleached roots with the dreadlocks. So keep your eyes open for my videos to come. And there we go, guys, that is my hair secret. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you found it helpful. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye guys.